One of the hardest decisions a bride has to make during the wedding planning process is hiring a good DJ. And today we have Lewis Grell from LG Entertainment here to share tips, trends, and advice for hiring the right one. When did you start LG Entertainment?
Well, I got two answers for that question.
Okay.
So as a hobby, I started since '98.
Wow.
But my business is launched since 2005.
Oh, okay.
So that's when I guess you can say the IRS really started loving me.
What are the most common mistakes brides make when hiring a DJ?
I think that what tends to happen sometimes is that when a client hires a DJ, they think that the DJ just, hey, we're going to trust him to play whatever.
Yeah.
Well, the issue with a scenario like that is, let's say, for example, my version of hip hop, of what I know as a DJ, could be different from what the client thinks what hip hop is, or they might not like line dances at their wedding.
Right.
So it's very, I would just say, important to identify the do's and don'ts of the wedding reception, because there could be some family members that might get offended if I play Usher or Little John. So that's kind of really, really important for a DJ who kind of controls the evening, the flow, and does the announcements, to know those important items.
Out of all the events that your company has done, which one stands out the most to you?
Well, I can say that I love destination weddings. Flying out to Miami or Virginia to do a wedding, or
that'd be fun.
Traveling to Austin. Those are the ones that, normally would stand out. But what really kind of stands out, and to me, is when I'm doing music for a ceremony and I see the couple that are madly in love with each other. They're inseparable, and it's almost like the whole night they can't get off of each other. They're walking around the room, greeting their guests. To me, that's the ones that stand out the most, more than anything else.
Oh. What are some of the trends you're seeing right now in weddings?
Lately, what's been a great demand is, of course, uplighting. But to go above and beyond the uplighting factor is to actually control the atmosphere with that lighting, to start from one color and go to another color subtly, just by the important parts of the evening. Like, let's say, for example, if guests walk in and it's a nice romantic amber, and as soon as the bride and groom walks in, everything goes to a white. Not only does that make it stand out for the bride and groom that walks in the room, it also benefits the photographer when they're taking pictures, because white is the best thing for a photographer to have when they're shooting.
Oh, okay.
So that's a huge trend. Some of the other trends is, of course, you have your monograms. What I'm starting to see a lot is pin spotting on centerpieces. Brides are starting to pay a lot of attention into those type of details. We've been doing a lot of video mapping projects, that's been kind of really, really cool, and kind of creative ways to decorate the ceiling with, leaves or clouds or birds flying, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's so
in the
neat.
ceiling and stuff like that. So just recently we video mapped a BMW i8, which was pretty awesome. So that was a fun little project that we recently had.
Oh, I'm sure. What's the one thing that separates you from everybody else?
I think the biggest thing that clients are attracted to us is because of our customer service. I have a dedicated assistant who only takes care of invoices, schedules meetings, make sure that the client is taken care of in that department. I have a person that's in charge of, as far as all the logistics, my production manager, who makes sure that everything goes very, very smoothly at the event, confirms all the times with the coordinators and the venues the week of. And so with a large company such as myself, to where I have 22 employees and contractors, I'm able to make sure that I'm not doing everything, that I have people who are assigned, and ensuring that the client is very well taken care of throughout the whole process. I think that some clients need to be very cautious about when they're booking DJs, and knowing that if to expect a very, very known DJ and very popular DJ, that more than likely he'll be booked 6 to 8 months out. That's usually good to book the high demanding DJs at least a year to a year and a half out.
Okay.
The same concept goes for known photographers and known videographers and known coordinators and stuff like that. So kind of making sure that they know when the heavy wedding season is and when the light season is, and when's the appropriate time to actually book those vendors for their wedding day.
When is the heavy season?
Honestly, in Texas, you're looking at March, April, May.
Okay.
And sometimes
Makes
June
sense.
can be a hit and miss kind of thing.
Okay.
And then, of course, in the winter and fall months, you're looking at September, October, November. And then December is going to be a very corporate season. December is going to be like a lot of corporate parties. So the thing about corporate parties is that, let's say, for example, if I'm hired for a holiday party, 9 times out of 10, they're going to book the very next week and secure their dates for the following year. So it's rather difficult for somebody to have a wedding during the month of December, because that's how usually holiday parties function. So then you have your hot months, which are July, August, and those are going to be the light months wedding. Only because your hair and makeup, girls don't like to, get frizzed up.
Yeah, so just book early. That's your biggest piece of
I say
advice.
book early, at least a year out. I would highly recommend that.
Okay.
So it not only benefits the fact that you secure the date with your vendor, but it gives you time to take a breather and say, all right, we don't get back into the wedding stuff until, a year later.
Yeah.
So,
okay, that's good to know. Yeah.
So the best way to contact us is to go through our website, or you can give us a call. Our website's www.lgentertainers.com, or you can contact our main office line, which is 281-407-7714, and we'll be happy to assist you.
Thank you so much, Lewis, for coming on. If you like this video, be sure to share it and get the word out.